Good evening, gentlemen. We are back again on a Saturday night. On a nighttime workout. That's the thing about, discipline and shit. Where else would you want to be, man? What am I supposed to go drink and fucking party and shit? Like, I don't know what else I would do besides, like, watch movies, I suppose, or what I actually wanted to do. Like, Arkham was sleeping on me, so, like, I would have loved to just, like, let him sleep on me for another 2-3 hours to like 10, 11 or something like that, and then put him down in the crib. But that's the thing about discipline. You gotta come and get shit done. Back when I used to post all the time on like Instagram, there would be some people, like a few, maybe like 2 or 3, that would talk to me about, or they would say something along the lines of like, you're very disciplined, or how do you stay so disciplined, or ask questions, like stuff of that nature. I mean, for a little bit there, I lost it. Like 3 years, I didn't have any discipline. I wasn't doing the things I normally do. But that's been the biggest change. Now I can say I'm back to who I was because theoretically or realistically, I've been working out doing this will be the end of the 4th week coming up. And then I also did a 12-week bro split, just like chest, back, arms on their own days. So I feel like the discipline's back, right? It's not completely back in the diet sense, but I don't really feel like I need it as much as long as I don't eat crazy, I'm good, right? So I don't think I have to be super, super crazy on my diet, but going to the gym is the main thing. And the way I stay so disciplined, I just don't feel like there's any other option. Like it's either you're all the way in, like you're either all the way in or you're not in at all. And that's who I've been my entire life. And that's with everything. You're either in or you're not. There's really no middle ground. You're just doing it or you're not doing it. And that's how I am with the gym. And like I genuinely love coming to the gym. I feel so much better on a just consistent basis, mentally, physically. I guess those are probably the only 2 ways you could feel better. But those 2 things, are big to me, and doing this on a repetitive basis, day after day after day after day, that starts to stack, and sooner or later you just feel like why would I not go? Like tonight I didn't really want to. Like there's that little voice in your head that's kind of like, yeah, why? And then the other question is like, well, why not? Like what reason do I realistically have not to come to the gym? And so, here we are. So the answer to the question is, how do you stay so disciplined? Is very, very simple. It's just, why not? Why wouldn't I want to be disciplined? Why wouldn't I want to look good? Why wouldn't I want to be strong? Why wouldn't I want to have mental clarity? It's ask yourself the reasons why you wouldn't, and most likely you'll find the reasons why you should with anything, right? So yeah. That's I feel like that's a banger of an intro. It's a banger of an intro, boys. All right, anyways, leg day B. This is my favorite day of the week. It is, like I said, Saturday night. Heavy hack squats. This is by far my favorite day of the week in this programming. So, gonna hit that, and then the Smith machine squats, and you'll see it all. Maybe I'll talk a little bit in between sets tonight. I do know I take a little more time in between, so this might be a longer video because I already talked almost 4 minutes. Super sick. All right. Let's get the fucking yak. Not ideal. Failed 5 plates plus 5, so 5 on each side plus a 5 on each side. It is what it is. I could, you know, do the thing, complain and show and everything, and I could make some excuses, but it's all kind of just part of parenting, I suppose. You just don't get optimal recovery all the time. Let's see, and I could have started this again in that sauna saying, hey man, I'm feeling lethargic, but to be honest, I'm so fucking sick of hearing myself say that in the last 2 videos, because it's just like, dude, just shut the fuck up and do the work. You're already here. So yeah, I mean, hey, failed, man. Not my first time, not my last time, but I would prefer to fail on like a hack squat than like push my squat to failure, because just a lower risk, higher return on the hack squat. Hack squat's probably like creeped up to be my favorite movement on leg day, to be honest. I know I said the Smith machine close stance squat. That's one of my favorites, just because I like the way it feels. Hack squat for strength is probably my favorite movement overall, to be honest. So we'll keep pushing that one. See where we can go. I'm not mad with where I'm at strength-wise there, so maybe come back next week and hit something, hit that again, hit that same weight, and then maybe try and push up a little bit as well, because I feel like if I was recovered and it wasn't, you know, the evening, that probably moves a lot better than it did. So yeah, such is life. On to the next. Man, my knees hurt, dog. They are screaming at me tonight. With the hack squat, I could feel it. That was one thing I was gonna say earlier. I just felt like I couldn't, like, my hips wouldn't get warm. My knees, I could just feel my knees, which again, they are excuses at the end of the day. You can push through shit, you can. I'm just like, after that, like, as you see, I didn't even move the weight up. I stayed at 185 for all 3 sets. I just did 3 sets of 8 at 185 on the Smith close stance. I'm gonna have to do something, and maybe I'll stop being a jackass and actually warm up. That could be something. I'm just too old to be coming in here, and like 33 is not old. Like, I'm not saying like, holy fuck, dude, I'm too old for this shit. No, I'm simply saying that I need to stop being a jackass and do my warm-ups and like actually take the time, because the point of me being like, I'm too old now, when I was like 22, 23, 24, in that range, dude, you don't have to warm up. You just come in and, you know, start throwing shit around. And I guess I wouldn't necessarily have to warm up now, but I don't know. It's just my knees are, I can just feel it more and more and more. Years of wrestling, football, sports, shit like that, it gets to your knees, man. And now I'm paying for it. It's okay. But one thing, I do want to be able to walk and run and mess around with my son when he's big enough to do that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Because, like, again, you got to think of the big picture, right? I know this is mid-workout. I don't want this to be too long, but the big picture. Why do you do what you do? Why do you come in here? Like, what is the reason? And the reason for me, realistically, I'll just tell you mine so that you can think of something. It usually helps if somebody goes first, right? My big, like, why is so that Arkham can look up to his dad. And like, I'm just like an impressive specimen of a person that he doesn't have to like look at other people and look up to them or things like that. That's really why I do this. Like, that's what makes me want to keep coming back and doing all this shit, because I really want Arkham to look up to me, man. I do. And so, yeah, we're gonna do that by, look at this, I almost teared up. Bro, I can't talk about that shit without getting emotional. It's unreal. It's just how passionate I am about that stuff. I'm very, very passionate about what I said yesterday, being an S-tier dad. It is the highest of honors. Anyways, yeah, I need to start warming up my knees. Back to the main point. So, I think there's a knees over toes guy. I'll probably start watching some of his stuff. I have in the past. I just didn't do any of this stuff. I need to rewatch it and start warming up for this. So. Anyways, that's 3 minutes deep. Let's get to RDLs. Oh, but my knees are screaming. Okay, gentlemen, that workout was honestly super lackadaisical. Probably because I like failed that weight, but it's like you say it is what it is until it isn't, right? Until you're not making the progress you want to make, or XYZ. But I don't think the difference between me and making the progress I want to make is one failed rep at 5 plates and a 5. Like, I don't think that's the in the grand scheme, or like what I keep referring to, big picture. I don't think that's gonna make the difference, right? I did the movements. I just kind of took my time and just chilled, and yeah, I was in it, but not in it. So I think keeping the weight lower on the close stance Smith squat was smart. My knees will thank me tomorrow. I'm gonna look up some knee stuff, like some knee kind of prehab type things. And then I'm gonna start doing them. I'm looking at knees over toes guy. I'm gonna take some of the stuff that I think looks like it works, and I'm gonna do it because I need to. So I'll include that in my videos on leg day going forward. I might do it on other days as well, just to kind of, maybe I'll do it like 3-4 times a week, just to really keep my knees fresh. I feel like that's the one area I need to focus on the most, as well as my hips, which is random, but the outside of my hips, I feel like arthritis-y. If this is what arthritis is and I'm 33, oof, dog, ain't looking too hot, to tell you what. But that's it. It's like 9:45, 9:30, 9:45. I need to get the fuck out of here. So I hope you guys had a phenomenal Saturday day and into the night. I will see you tomorrow for a 40-minute bodyweight EMOM. And then I potentially will be doing that in the morning. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, hopefully I do that in the morning so that my time will be back to regular when I post. If not, it will be back to 7 p.m. On Monday. So we'll start getting back to the routine. Yeah, you can tell I'm fucking beat up. But tomorrow's the last day of week 4. 4 weeks deep. I should honestly talk about like where my weights are at, and then maybe do a physique update. I don't know. I don't want to be one of those guys. But either way, take care of your bodies. Take care of your minds. I'm not going to do the punch today. It's too lax. I'm not in it. It's too lackadaisical. I will see you tomorrow. Gentlemen.